Hello everyone. Well, because my daily videos have been too long, I decided I'm gonna break them up. Because one video a day was, I need to put too much information into every video, so they end up being too long. So I'm gonna break them apart. So I'm gonna do at night. I'm gonna do busking recap. So then in the morning I can talk about all the other stuff, and at night when I come back from basking and it's fresh in my memory, I can just do a little video about that, maybe like a 5 minutes or something. Today was quite an interesting tale. I had to do a lot of things on the computer today, this morning, so I ended up going to basking much later than I usually do. And I had the bubble machine in my guitar that I attached the other day, and I loved it so much, but it broke. It just stopped working. I don't know why. So I didn't have had it for the first part of the day, and it went really bad, like really bad. Very little money, very little attention from the people. I try my best, but just sometimes it doesn't happen. So I was in the middle of basking, and I just packed up and I went back to Kmart, and I bought a new bubble machine because I was like, at least if I have the bubbles, I can make might be better, because like it was really bad. And when I came back and I set up and started playing with the bubbles, this group of preachers came and they started preaching, and they had this like big amp, and they had a microphone, and they would like shout at the microphone, the Bible says this and that, and nobody can save you but Jesus. And I was like, please, why do you do this right in front of me? Why? And I talked with them, and I try to talk to them, is of course of very little use when you, like, I try to explain them, like, if they could please go a little bit more down the road, not just in the spot where I was. But the response was that what they are doing is more important than what I'm doing, because they are saving people's lives, and I'm just trying to get money. So I was like, okay, fair enough, if that's the way you want to do it, even though I think it's bad for both of us if we're both here, because I'm gonna make less money, and there's gonna be people paying less attention to you. So I guess we can both lose if you want to play that way. I guess so. So anyway, I just kept playing, trying to do my best. Again, there was very little thing happening. And so they had the main preacher guy with the microphone. He was yelling all this stuff about Jesus. And then they had a bunch of other people giving away like little flyers and such. And they were little kids too. And of course, all the little kids came and started playing with the bubbles, right? And the people were looking, and they were smiling and laughing, and I was like, okay, that's good. And like, I've noticed that yes, they were all enjoying the music and enjoying the bubbles, but nobody was putting any money in. So one guy came close to me, and I asked him, I was like, look man, I'm not judging, I'm just trying to understand. And I asked him, like, your kid seems to really like the music and the bubbles. He seems to be having a great time. And he was like, yeah, he loves it. So I asked him, so here's my question. If what I'm doing clearly is giving a lot of value to your child, have you not considered perhaps giving some of that back, so then I can continue to do it? And he was very polite, and he said, well, no, I'm not gonna give you any money. And he said, because all the money that I give is for the people who really needs it, and people who are desperate, and like, you are not desperate, so I'm not gonna give you any money. which is fair enough. Like there's people that are clearly needed more than me, even though I'm not doing really well at the moment. Um, it was an interesting conversation. We had a brief one, but it's interesting. I was like, so you. I was asking him like, so you, not even like I was asking like not even 5 cents. Like, is the joy that your child is experiencing right now is not even worth giving 5 cents? And he keeps saying, no, no. All the money I give is for those less fortunate. And he kept saying to me, so don't worry, I know you're not getting any money, but rest assured, the money I give is going to for good causes. And I don't know, just like at the time I didn't say this that I'm thinking now, because I don't know, sometimes when I play after a few hours I get a bit tired and I don't not as fast with my mind, and also having conversations in English when I'm tired is much more difficult. But I think it's weird that don't some people don't see what I do as art. They think of me as almost someone is begging on the streets, and that is very disheartening, especially because I do try my best, and I have all my drawings and all the music and the bubbles, and my guitar is all wrapped in lights, and I'm wearing this costume and I have all this stuff, and it's disheartening that people still think of me like a beggar on the streets. It's a bit of a shame, to be honest, because it's a lot of people that come and they take pictures and they film, and they tell me that they love what I do and then it's amazing and all of that, and very few people actually leave some money. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't wanna complain, but I'm also noticing every time I go out, there's no more buskers around. I go to the city. Usually I used to go and it would be full of buskers even during the week, and now there's no buskers. The other day I was playing and a guy came and I know him from being a busker. He told me like I'm done. Like it's impossible now. Like people are just I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm thinking I'm one of the last buskers that are still basking full time, and I can see why it's getting difficult and more difficult every single time. And I get that everybody's hurting in these times, and it's bad for everyone. But I just feel like if you're walking down the street and you see someone that's doing something you like, even if you give 20 cents, if everybody that likes the music would give 20 cents, then it would be great. But it doesn't happen, unfortunately. It's like a very, very tiny percentage of people actually give money, and it's because of them that I can continue to do what I do. But it's very interesting how people don't. It's almost like they wanna extract value, and go away and don't give anything back. And I don't know. It's very strange. I don't know what to make of it. But anyway, today was not really good when it came to money. I am really tired right now. I'm having my dinner, which is what I usually have: noodles with veggies. It's, yeah, you know. Sometimes you gotta eat what you can afford, and I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you what my experience is right now. This is where I am now in my journey. This is just another step in the lifelong path that I chose and that I am continuing on despite the challenges. So, yeah, I'm not discouraged, and I'm not thinking of doing anything else. I'm not gonna change paths or ways. This is what I wanna do. This is what I will do. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay in the end. It's just going through these treacherous waters. But yeah, that's a bit of what my mind is right now. I hope with these videos you can see the whole thing, my whole journey, almost like a documentary of sorts. And so that's why I also wanted to make videos like this, where I tell you straight how things are right now, which is not great economically, and yeah, just trying to get through this rough patch, but always with a smile on my face and working as hard as I can every single day. So with that, I'll bid you adieu. And don't forget to smile and have fun, because that's important too.